So here's something I've been asked over and over again by many athletes, and it's all to do with the core muscles. Now, your core muscles are something that we all acknowledge the existence of, but are somewhat less clear on how and why they are so important. Now, basically, your core muscles are what hold your body together right across your middle here, and they're also the activation point for many actions that we as runners and triathletes do every day. Now, I'm not just talking about your abs here. Your core muscles include your hip flexors, your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back, your obliques, and all the smaller muscles and stabilisers in the middle of your body. You need to work them all equal to help keep you strong and injury free. So, how do we work them? Now, I'm a big believer that they need to be functionally strong. Thousands of crunches might give you a great looking six-pack, but this won't do you all that much good as a runner. Your muscles need to be strong at the actions that are relevant to your sport. So, let's get straight into this. Here are 5 of my favourite exercises for runners and triathletes. Right, well, the first exercise is going to be just a simple crunch. So if you lie on the floor in this position, put your hands behind your head. Don't pull on your head, just put them there. And just raise yourself up gently to about that position and back down. And then up again, hold, and back down. Now if you find this difficult having your hands there, you can put them onto your knees. So you just lift up to there till your hands reach your knees and you come back. Now this is a really good workout for the abdominal muscles, which is important to help counter the strength that we're going to put into the back later on, to help keep your posture good and help keep you upright and aligned whilst you're running. Now you want to aim to do about 2 to 3 sets of these. Start with 10 to 15 reps and just see how you get on from there. Right, so the next exercise is the bicycle kick. So start with your hands behind your head again. Come up into this position and bring your opposite elbow to your opposite knee while extending the other leg out, like so. Okay? Do it nice and slow. Make sure that it's a good, solid movement. Now when you extend your leg out, you really want to tense your glutes up so that you get a good solid extension on both sides. This is an important action because it helps to stabilise the tendency to rock from side to side when you're running. Now you want to try and do again 2 to 3 sets of these of about 10 to 15 reps. And for the record, 1 rep is both sides. So that and that is 1 rep. So the next exercise is going to be the bridging exercise. This is a great one for developing all-round core strength in your abs, your glutes, your hamstrings, your lower back, the whole area. So you want to start in the same position as before. Put your hands down either side of you and simply drive up through your glutes, your hamstrings and your lower back area. And then let yourself down. And again, tense up the whole area, drive up and then back down. Now again, make sure that these are very definite, very deliberate movements. You don't want to get to sort of there and be slouching or getting up and letting your knees drop about, okay? It's very solid, very, very good, strong motion, okay? Now you want to do, say, 2 sets of these again of about 10 to 15 reps as before. Just see how you get on. This exercise is also really easy to progress. So once you get very good and strong at that, what you can actually do is start to introduce a leg lift. And bring it down and drop. And up, out, back and down. Now when you do this, you want to make sure everything stays in a straight line. So as you come up, when you lift that leg, you don't want your weight to suddenly shift to the other side, which is what your body will try to do if your core isn't fully engaged. So when you get to there, you lift and it comes back down and you drop. The next exercise is going to be a hip extension exercise that really goes after your low back, your glutes and your hamstrings. So starting from this position, you can extend your hip behind you like that. Hold and back down. And then up, hold and back down. Now it's really important when you do this that you push quite hard through your glutes and through your hamstrings to really get a good strong extension behind you. and on the other side. It's also important when you do this that you don't shift your weight from side to side. So if I show you from the front, when you lift, say, your left leg, you don't want your weight to fall over to your right side to counterbalance that, and when you lift your right, you don't want to be falling over to the left, because when that happens, it means that your body is shifting your balance to try and keep yourself from falling over, rather than your core holding you good and strong. So what you want is up, nice strong movement, and the other side, good strong movement without shifting your weight. The last exercise is the Superman exercise. So from this position, you want to lift your opposite arm and leg together, so like that, and then the other side. Now when you do this, try and lift your hand and your leg up and away from your body and back. These really help to target the glute muscles again, and also the spinal erectors that help with your posture when you're running, which is really important for good posture and a powerful leg drive. Now when you do this, you want to try and do 2 to 3 sets, again of about 15 reps. Now 1 rep is both sides, so 1 and that's a full rep.